subscribe to Life with C. My last video I did a day in the life of a student athlete. Let me know if you guys want to see more day in the lives. I know those are videos that are trending, and I know that my channel is filled with a lot of basketball content. It's filled with a lot of fitness and motivation. That's the theme of my channel. So let me know what other videos you guys want to see on my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about time management. So balancing my books, my studies, and balancing being a student athlete. As you guys know, I am not playing this year for the basketball team. I'm using this time to focus more on my mental health, to focus more on my studies. I have to take a step back, and I have to do what's right for me. The first thing I want to talk about is the importance of waking up early. You can start your day off with a win. When you wake up early, you have more time to get things done. You have more time that you can set aside to prioritize the things that you want to get done. You get more things done early in the day, and then later on, you can set aside whatever else you have planned for the day. For me, waking up early also gives me a chance to practice visualization. So it gives me a chance to visualize and to write down things that I want to accomplish for the day. A lot of people say that writing down your goals is effective, but it can also be effective if you're using your notes app on your phone. So I use my notes app literally for everything. It's probably the one app on my phone that takes up the most storage besides like Instagram. Navigating the day, academic, athletic demands. I think a misconception that a lot of people have when they come out of high school going into college is that if I'm talented, that alone is gonna get me where I want to get. But when you get to college, everybody's talented. Everybody was the best on their team at one point. Kind of like you're starting over. The things that you think you're good at, you now have to be great at. You now have to take it to another level, especially if you're coming in with disadvantages, being undersized or not being the best student. Now you're in competition for the things that you want. But the best athletes, they focus on the things that they're not so good at. And those are the things that they're really, really working. Those are the things that they're working hard on when nobody's watching. Understanding the kind of person that you are, understanding the kind of student that you are. So in terms of, I'm just speaking on athletically, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like to get in the weight room, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like to prioritize your conditioning, you don't prioritize your nutrition, your sleep, that's going to catch up with you in the long run. As you're younger, I feel like your body can adapt to it, your body gets used to it, but as you get older, you can see that your body is no longer to sustain those things. And doing the boring things is going to set you apart. That's what's going to make you great versus good, or that's going to separate average from good. And then in terms of academics, again, if you're not a good student, your education takes you further than anything. Just being consistent in what you do, being disciplined in what you do, showing up on the days that you don't want to show up. So if you're piling a lot of things on your schedule and you're not mapping out, and you're not figuring out the kind of person that you are and the things that you could take on and the things that you can't take on depending on your life circumstances, things can get overwhelming, and I know firsthand how that feels. Having that uncomfortable conversation with yourself, this is what I need to work on, this is what I'm going to work towards, and these are the goals that I have. And setting clear, smart goals and having milestones and tracking your progress to make sure that you're achieving what it is that you want to achieve. Maximizing your resources is another thing. Networking with people who are in the same field as you can also offer you insight, and they might be at a different level in their life with their career than you're at. I've made a couple of friends who are also majoring in biology, but I've also made friends who are majoring in psychology, screenwriting, fashion design, people that can offer different perspectives. That's the power of having a social life and just networking with people. Mental resilience and techniques. I've always been the kind of student to show up, and I've always gave a little bit more when it came to my academics than my athletics, because everybody's different, and having a 4.0 doesn't mean that you're perfect. It shows that you're a diligent student. So a lot of people, they get cut from playing at these high level schools, high major schools, because their academics are not good. So if you're a great student, that's going to open up more doors for you, more than your talent. What coach doesn't want a student with a 4.0 GPA or with a 3.5, 3.7, 3.0? Whatever student you are, whatever your GPA is, that doesn't define you, but it definitely speaks to your character, and it definitely speaks to your habits. So as an athlete, your GPA matters. So along with trying to find that balance, you got to find time for you. So finding time for you, whatever that looks like. Finding time for me is, lately, it's been sleeping. It's been taking naps. It's been taking a break from social media, limiting my screen time. It's been going for walks, taking a walk without my headphones so that I could take in nature. Everybody has something that fits them, that speaks to who they are. Everybody has something that they enjoy. So it's all about finding what's best for you. And burnout is a real thing that I think athletes ignore or have a hard time recognizing. It's really easy to get burnt out when you have so much on your plate. So that's why it's important to be realistic with yourself and evaluate what's important to you so that your goals can line up with that. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow my Instagram at _underrated_C and let me know what videos you guys want to see in the future. And at the end of all my videos, I like to conclude with the quote of the day. So the quote of the day is, be sure to breathe. Take care, guys.